Well, hello, Greenland Hills. It's been a busy week this week here at Greenland Hills. It started on Sunday with Pride Parade. We had a very nice group of folks turn out for the parade. We were joined by groups from many of our sister reconciling churches to march in the parade. And I know that it made a difference. I know this because as we came around the corner in front of the grandstand, the announcer deviated from the script that I had sent them and began to speak about what kind of witness United Methodists are providing for the LGBTQ plus community, and how our witness and our behavior and our belief and our stance is different from other Methodists. It was very intentional to differentiate United Methodists from other Methodists. So the world is paying attention. They see us and they know. And even more now than I think any other time, it's important for us to stand and claim that witness. I'm in the sanctuary today because I just needed a little bit of refuge, some peace and quiet away from all of the activity. Part of the reason I need some refuge is because we had a very devastating decision come down from the Supreme Court yesterday. Yesterday, the Supreme Court announced that it would uphold Tennessee's ban on gender-affirming care for minors under the age of 19. This may feel like a far-off matter, but I can assure you it hits very close to home. And it affects people that you know, people in our own community. We have trans siblings and their families right now who feel beset, who feel besieged on every side. They, like many of our Latino siblings, feel persecuted. And they need refuge. So I'm very proud of the stance that we are known for in the community as United Methodists, and the stance that we took last week as Horizon Texas Conference to say that our sanctuaries would be safe places. And I'm very proud of the fact that we have been and continue to fly the trans flag out front, to let people know in a very visible and substantial way that this is a safe place for our trans siblings and their loved ones. It's important that we live into that promise now more than ever. Because right now, those individuals and families are having to reconsider how they would handle their care, if their care may be taken away from them, and how that will affect their well-being. This week in our text, we will encounter the prophet Elijah, who also feels beset and besieged on all sides. He's literally on the run for his life because Jezebel has promised that she will kill him if she finds him. And so he is looking for refuge. So we'll talk about his own journey and how God responds to him and what God calls him to do and where God calls him to go. I know it's difficult for all of us. Things out there are moving so quickly, and we too feel beset and besieged. Hopefully, we can find enough safe space to allow that to develop some empathy within us for those who have much more existential crises than we do. I hope that if you know someone or encounter anyone who is afraid or who feels alone, that you will let them know this is a safe place, that this is a place that they can come and find community, find support, and find safety. I hope that you too will come and join us on Sunday morning to find strength and renewal and encouragement in our beloved community, in our numbers together as we find refuge in this sacred place. In the meantime, my prayer for each of you and those you encounter is grace and peace.